Hey, what is up, everybody? It is I, X112. So today I'm gonna be trying to predict the outcomes of the quarterfinals that's gonna be happening on Thursday. So, obviously it's gonna be a little biased, but it is what it is. So for NRG versus Weibo, I'm predicting NRG will win because of two simple reasons. The first one with Weibo, although NRG had the easy path where they beat Mad Lions and Team Liquid, they were able to cleanly sweep G2 during the best of three. And although Weibo seems to be favored, Kadro, if you're watching this, go North America. But the reason why I predict NRG would win is because although NRG was able to although NRG lost to Weibo in the first day, they were able to cleanly sweep G2, and I think in a best of five, NRG is able to somewhat be able to beat Weibo during quarterfinals. So that's as much as I could say for NRG and Weibo. Now for Gen G versus Billy, this one is more of I just wanted a safe pick, so Gen G. I mean, to be fair, Billy was able to defeat Gen G during MSI, and although although it did not look very favorable for Gen G, at the very least, I do believe Gen G will make it out in the best of five. So I I would pick Gen G to beat Billy. JDG KT, it's an obvious one. JDG beats KT. I feel bad for KT. They picked the hardest path to even get to quarterfinals, and then they just got JDG. Just like at this point, it's like I like if KT wins, if KT beats JDG, which is gonna be like a freaking miracle, then you know might as well give them the Summoners Cup at that point. Like it doesn't really matter if they beat JDG, just give it to them. All right, just give it to them. And lastly, LNG and T1. I predict T1 to beat LNG for a couple reasons. T1 was easily able to cleanly sweep Billy during the best of three. Though I would say LNG is going to be a little tough considering, of course, Scout. If Scout is able to gap Faker during lanes. But for now, I'm gonna go with the safe pick of T1. So anyway, I'm gonna do a bit of prediction on how the tournament's gonna go. So this is what I predict will go out. Okay. Let me see if I get this going. Okay. I'm going to I'm just gonna be circling around all this stuff. Okay. So as I predicted, let's say okay. I'm gonna put in let's say okay, Gen G, NRG, JDG, and T1 make it. So let's say okay. JDG make it and T1. So JDG gets blue side. Let's see how this goes. And then okay, not okay. Gen G versus N. I can't spell, but whatever. NRG. Okay, so I'm gonna put this as I'm gonna put a realistic path. Let's say how this goes. Okay, if I want to go to the realistic path, give me a minute. Actually, okay. Let me actually put this here. Okay. Let's say. Okay, realistic path. For the realistic path, let's say Billy, Weibo, JDG, and LNG make it. So JDG, LNG, and Billy, and Weibo make it through. Okay, so here's for realistically speaking. I would say between in semifinals, I would say okay, JDG wins this, they make it to finals, no problem. Now for this one's gonna be a little harder considering, what happened. Because I haven't watched too much of the LPL, but considering the fact that Weibo is fourth seed, I'm guessing Billy gets would get the would get the win here. So Billy And then of course, if if Billy has the big has their game's been based on patterns, JDG wins finals, Billy loses because it's JDG. As I keep seeing as I keep seeing everyone on the internet, that if that JDG would be the greatest team this year if JDG did not exist. Now, obviously, because JDG exists, they're gonna win Worlds. They're gonna get the Summers Cup and be winners of 2023. This is the realistic path. Um, Honestly, you know, it's gonna be like the LPL. Like it's just gonna be LPL like the whole way. So it's gonna be like LPL finals, JG versus Billy. So considering everything, um, yeah, JG would obviously win. Now, I'm gonna put the um the the fan the fan path, which is gonna be I would say Genji, Weibo, JDG, and T1. Now, if I want to be, when I say fan path, I'm talking about what people really, really want. And obviously, for the fan path, I need, we need T1 to make it through and beat LNG. Now, obviously, because of how this is going to go, Genji, Genji beats Billy, Weibo beats NRG. Now, JDG per usual wins and T1 goes at it. Now T1 and JDG, they're no stranger for fighting it against JDG like just like last year. Although last year's roster of JDG did not have Knight or Ruler, so for T1 either it's going to be an added challenge or they may lose. But since we're going to be going with the fan path, let's just say JDG gets eliminated, T1 goes into finals. For here, Genji beats Weibo because at this very moment, Weibo is... I don't know why I did. Okay. Weibo at the moment is kind of very, 50-50, flipping the coin, but Genji's already proven themselves to be very, very strong. So I would say it's going to be an finals. So and then if things go really well, and if T1 is able to step up, T1 wins. If not, if they choke just like last year, or like just like in the LCK finals and every spring, and every split, sorry, then Genji would be the victor here. So that's the fan path. Now, I could have put it. I could have. Okay. I could have put, give me a minute, realistic path. Okay, for the next path, I'm not gonna, hang on. Instead of realistic path, where is it? Oh, it's this one. Okay, instead of the realistic path, I'm just gonna call it the golden road. Yeah, the golden road. This is literally the realistic path, or as everybody calls it, the golden road. Now, this will be the miracle run. Now, because of course, ever since funny story, I began watching the LCS because of Pioshik, because I wanted to follow all the XDRX members, and since Pioshik was in the LCS, I kept watching that. And because of Team Liquid's run, I was able to get to know a bit more about the LCS teams and whatnot. So Cloud9, NRG, 100 Thieves, all those teams. So once Team Liquid lost, and I learned more about the teams like Cloud9 and NRG, I became a fan of NRG like really quick, considering like in a way Contracts kind of mirrors Death's story. If this year goes the way of the miracle run. So here's how it's gonna go. NRG beats Weibo. So now obviously it's not big of a it's not like, it is possible. It is winnable. Weibo, like I said, 50-50, considering if either they grief or they win it all. But for now, I would say if 50-50 goes against Weibo, Energy wins. And for this one, let's say let's say Billy Billy wins. Billy wins against Genji, and it's here. Now for this one, I will. For this one, I'm gonna put, since it's gonna be like the miracle run. I'm gonna go run a little bit on the storyline here. Just merge with the fan prediction. So JDG and T1 make it to semis, and but what makes it different is that JDG wins. So JDG wins, T1 loses, and things go haywire. Now for NRG, they need to like play so well to be BLG. Now it's not out of the realm of possibility. Like I said, NRG, they were able to clean sweep G2, and the fact that G2 was able to get one win out of Billy Billy during the final day, it is not like outlandish that NRG could get one win, much less win it all. But if we want to have faith in NA in NRG, if things go correct, if draft goes perfectly, and if contrast Dokla, FBI, Ignar, and Palafox like bring their A game or their S game, they beat Billy Billy, and then of course the miracle run of NA versus LCS versus LPL. This would be the biggest match, considering we have NA the underdogs, and then we have JDG onto the golden road. And of course, for the miracle run to actually be successful, Energy has to win. Now, obviously, I'm on massive amounts of copium, and even if Billy Billy doesn't get, if Billy Billy loses to Genji, they still is the outcome must still be the same. They have to be either teams or be prepped for it to be either teams. But yeah, I want to believe in NRG, but as the title suggests, I'm gonna remain faithful. I am hoping Energy at the very least makes it to finals, because I think at the very least I think they'll make it to semis, considering Weibo's like unpredictability of the 50-50 coin flip. But yeah, let's hope NRG wins it all, because if they do, it's going to be like the single greatest underdog story of all time. Because I know DRX's underdog story is the greatest story of all time, though you could say that because compared to NRG, if they do win, with DRX they were an LCK team, so at the very least there was a chance. But for NRG, there is an astronomically little win percentage for them to win it all, and if they do win, it's gonna be massive. So yeah, that's my predictions. Hope you guys enjoy, and Kedro, if you're watching, NA supremacy.
Always pack a snack a month in advance. I'm dedicating this piece to you.